Congratulations on completing the Extension Master Gardener Core training. You're halfway through the process of becoming an Extension Master Gardener. In this video, we are going to talk about your internship. Becoming a Certified Extension Master Gardener, or EMG, consists of two parts: your training, which was the core course you just completed, and your internship, where you help others learn to grow by volunteering. In the core training, you were taught a lot of research-based horticultural information, as well as best practices in the garden. The learning arrows focused inward. As I'm sure you realized as you went through the course, your learning has only started. Now that you are an intern, your focus is now on volunteering. You'll be applying and sharing the information you learned in the core training. The learning arrows now go outward. You'll be able to volunteer in any of our extension approved projects. You will also receive a temporary badge, which will identify you as an EMG. While there is certainly plenty of getting your hands in the dirt during your internship, we emphasize public outreach, where you work with the public to teach about horticulture. We try to have a public outreach component for each project we engage in. This includes in the gardens, children's programming, speakers bureau, gardeners gathering, the gardening video series, even in our garden tour and plant sale, because that is what this program is about. Now don't worry, you will not be alone during your internship. You'll be working alongside MU Extension and other certified EMGs to support the Extension mission in bringing the research and learning that happens on the Mizzou campus right to our communities. The purpose of the Extension Master Gardener program is to train individuals in our communities in research-based horticultural information so they can then teach others. It's a train the trainer program. So as an intern, you will put into practice the things that you learned as you went through the course and share your knowledge with others. It's important to note that the price of this training is reduced significantly based on your agreement to complete the minimum hours of volunteering this first year. Your intern requirement is to volunteer at least the required minimum hours in any of the extension's approved projects. Of course, we hope that you enjoy the process and get involved in as much as possible. If you are not able to complete your internship, please notify MU Extension. You will be completing your internship through our chapter, the Extension Master Gardeners of Greater Kansas City, aka MGGKC. Once you complete your internship, you become a certified EMG and will receive a permanent badge. Each year, there is a recertification process, and as a certified EMG, you become eligible to be an active member of MGGKC and take advantage of all that comes with being a volunteer with MU Extension. During your internship, you are required to volunteer a minimum of 30 hours in the year after you graduate. For example, if you graduated in 2021, you have until December 2022 to earn your badge. The 30 hours will be met by volunteering in several areas, including public outreach events, fundraising, marketing and/or public relations, committee activities, and other areas. As a newly graduated intern, there are no continuing education requirements, although you are welcome to participate in any you would like, and we encourage you to do so. We tend to get a lot of questions about what we mean when we say public outreach. Again, these are projects where you are working with the public to teach about horticulture. Here are some examples of public outreach volunteer opportunities that we have in our chapter. You can work with the Hotline, Speakers Bureau, the Tuesday Tip video team. There are many special events. We also have many public education opportunities in the community project gardens and with the children's programs. And there are many other opportunities too. After you have become a certified EMG, there are some requirements to maintain your certification. The annual recertification requirements include volunteering at least 20 hours annually in approved projects and obtaining 6 hours of continuing education. The continuing education is important, not only because our EMGs like to learn, but staying current on the research and learning more about gardening assures that our EMGs are teaching up-to-date information. As I have described the volunteer requirement, you've heard me use the phrase approved projects. Approved projects are projects that have been pre-approved by MU Extension and the MGGKC chapter for the chapter members to work in to meet their volunteer hours. A list of these projects can be found on the mggkc.org website, specifically on the page listed on this slide. The link is also found in the video description. EMGs can volunteer on as many approved projects as their schedule allows. To get a feel for the many different projects we sponsor, EMGs participate in the 12 and 12 challenge. I hope you check it out. At these projects, you will work with fellow EMGs and MU Extension to deliver research-based horticultural information and practices to the public. If you know of a project which focuses on gardening education that is not on this list, you are welcome to apply to have the extension review and possibly approve it. Please note that we have a lot of projects and we can accept only limited projects due to time and sustainability of the program. However, you are very welcome to volunteer at any projects on your own time. This video is the first of several for your intern orientation to help you learn more about being an EMG volunteer. You will be given a complete list with links to all the videos. Check your email or reach out to the membership committee if you need help. Please watch each of these videos as your schedule allows and as many times as you need to. You'll be invited to attend an online meeting with the MU Extension and the MGGKC membership committee. We will have a roundtable discussion where you can talk and ask questions to MU Extension faculty and EMGs. Again, we ask that you watch each of these videos before this meeting so you are prepared to ask your questions. Also, just a reminder that you can always refer back to the trainee orientation videos if you need a refresher. These videos included MU Extension and the EMG program, the MGGKC chapter, and getting started with volunteering. If you have any questions, here are some resources for you. Please do not hesitate to contact any of us. This includes Tamara Rial, the horticulture specialist and EMG program coordinator, Kathy Bilanowski, the horticulture instructor, anyone on the MGGKC advisory board or the membership committee. We also have our website, which has a lot of information. You can also reach out via Facebook or other social media. And of course, there's the hotline. We look forward to seeing you and working with you in the garden. Welcome aboard.